this team really needed that. That was a boost in the arm. They needed that. But I tell you, they played hard for that. And they've been playing hard for almost 2 weeks here and with no results. And now they received some results. The freshmen, I thought, did a great job of giving us a lift. Because, see, with them, you got a chance if they're helping you out there. Our freshmen, I thought, did very well in a lot of areas today. And if they continue to do that, that's only going to get us stronger down this stretch. And that's what we need to be, stronger and stronger. Trey, I thought, did a great job on McCallum. I thought that was the game. I thought we took out the head. You take out the head, it's not as easy. And I thought they did a great job. And, you know, we gave them a new defensive tactic, and they did it, and they followed through, and they did everything we told them to do. And when that happens, you got a chance to win.
Good questions for the student athletes.
Trey, you threw down the dunk at the end. Was that just kind of an exclamation point of, you know, this thing is over? And how does it feel to get back on the winning track?
It feel good. You know, it's just the game we needed. You know, to build some momentum. You know, I'm proud of the freshmen. You know, they came through when we needed them the most. You know, we was in foul trouble. You know, they stepped up big. You know, they continue doing that. We can go a long ways. So I'm excited.
Like they say, good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, you know, I was just waiting, and today I need to come in and step up. So I just came out there and did my role.
Well, and how about you? You haven't had to wait. You've been starting and playing a lot the last month, but how does it feel to have your best game as a collegiate?
Well, you know, it feel real good though. Like, that's the best time. That's the best I ever played. Like every game, defensively and offensively. I almost had a double-double. I was 1 rebound away. But I just try to come out, play hard for the team, and do whatever I can to help us win.
Ike, did you at any point worry that you wouldn't get this opportunity this season, that you'd have to wait till next year to show your coach, your teammates, and the fans what you're capable of doing?
It's not that I wasn't worried about that. I'm just trying to get better every day, and then whenever coach needs me, you know, I can just come in and just try to help any way I can.
Marlon, the 2 possessions that were key, I thought, come down with a 3-point play and get the hustle play on the other end. Talk about that a bit. You put you up 6, both ends of the floor. Remember that at all?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's just from coach pushing me in practice, telling me every time I slack off, you know, push myself, go harder. Because in the game, you know, it's gonna come to me. Plus, I gotta step up, you know, be the more of a hustle player, you know, try to get all the loose balls and stop anybody I can.
Trey, you held them as a team under 30% shooting. Was that something you guys came out and said, if we want to end this skid, we have to do it defensively?
Definitely, that's big. That was one of our emphasis. You know, we knew if we kept that percentage down, we had a big chance of winning. You know, the last couple of games, teams been scoring too high on us. You know, percentage-wise, and our goal was to keep them under 40%. You know, we did that, and so you know that's why we came out victorious. If we continue doing that, we're gonna have a lot of success down the road.
Anything else for the student athletes?
Did you guys know you held them without a field goal the last 9 minutes?
I didn't know.
9:15.
I was just trying to shut them down.
Now we wasn't sure of that, but we knew we was out there playing good defense. You know, our thing is to get 5 stops. You know, we always say to ourselves 5 stops. And, you know, if we keep doing that, you know, it's gonna show itself.
Anything else for the 3? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. So, do you wish you played your freshman a little more coming in here, or did circumstances tonight just present in a way that you really had no option?
Well, that's part of it. You know, you don't know when certain people are going to come and play the best game, and that's what Marlon did today. And I thought was good. He really, you know, it's a learning process, so each game leads to what you got this game. This isn't just just didn't start today. It started those other two games. We struggled in that we lost the games, but they got a chance to play, and they got a better understanding what to do. And the more they do that, the better they will become.
I was less surprised by what Marlon did than by what Ike did, and particularly Ike looked like he was actually, and don't take this the wrong way, was really playing hard at both ends
He
of the
was.
floor
He did a
tonight.
great job. And Ike, I tell you, one of the things that has helped Ike get this opportunity a lot sooner. In practice, he's been the point guard. So he's learning the game right now. And then on the defensive end, I don't put him with the other guys. I make him have to play defense every possession. So now he's starting to get on to it.
This was, you had talked about this at the beginning of the season, that, these freshmen were gonna have to play and we're gonna have to produce. Is this coming a little later than you anticipated collectively, or?
Yeah, well, collectively, yes, but, Anton's been doing well the whole year.
That's why I say collectively, in
Yeah.
terms where, you can get, Anton.
No, you're missing one player that was out there. Every game we won, when we were dominating, was Sebastian.
Right.
Yeah, so you had two of them, actually three guys giving you a lot of minutes. It was Sebastian, it was Anton, and Charlie. So you had those three guys still playing an awful lot. They were averaging close to 14, 15 minutes a game. So when you see that, when you lose one, and see, that's what everyone don't realize. We didn't just lose DeAndre, we lost Sebastian too. It's okay to lose people, but when you lose them in the same position, see, it really puts you behind. And if you think about it, what we were missing when those guys got in foul trouble were other guards. And that allowed them to play more minutes.
Well, Charlie didn't have a turnover until very late in the game. He played the majority of his minutes with 0 under the turnover thing.
And let me tell you, that's a blessing. When that happens, I'm the most excited person on earth.
But that's probably his most complete game, maybe since Kent State game.
No, he played a great game against.
Well, I didn't see Milwaukee.
No, I wasn't Milwaukee. UIC. He started that game, and I thought he was the key to that game.
Is he starting to look more like the guy who'll get the ball next year?
Well, this is just one game. I can't be jumping.
I'm talking about. Well, yeah, but you mentioned that he played well in Chicago. He's had some. He's had some.
Oh, he's had some good games,
but he's had some good ones too.
He has. But the valuation is still out. It really is, because we got to be good next year, and he's the main key to that, because he's going to play. There's no question about that. But we're starting all over again with a bunch of new guys.
What was going on with Jamo's legs tonight?
He's having cramps. And then he got hit in the thigh where he got hit in our game up there. And so he had both things hit me.
Okay.
We've talked layups.
I'm sorry, you also got a little blip out of Luter tonight, too.
Oh, I thought Luter really helped us in there, because I thought he was stable in there, because Holman usually gets his way against us. And I thought Luter came in and held down the fort, if you want to call it that.
We talked layups. 3 possessions in a row where the game turned. You got a layup from Marlon, a layup from Ike, and a layup from
Luter.
Marlon again.
That's
Give and go, the ball went in.
And the funny thing is, we only had 14 trays. I told that to Trey. And Trey said, we used to have that by halftime. And he's right. But we had 14 trays. The uniqueness was we had 16 assists. So they were still moving the ball and getting the ball, but they were getting it, they were putting it in the basket. And if we do that, our offense will click a little bit better. But the offense is offense. What I thought was the difference of this game was the defense. They had a hard time scoring today. And Trey took the head away. And that was I thought, Trey's best defensive game.
You work through the fouls. Tell us how.
Flip a coin, all kinds of stuff went on in there. No, but the freshmen, we worked through the fouls because we played the freshmen. See, normally Ike wouldn't have been out there, so he got more minutes. And not only through the fouls, Jamo, we went through an injury too. And that, I thought our guys were resilient. They played together, and regardless of the circumstances. And we went into this game, and my biggest thing, and I told them I told them at practice yesterday, and I told them today. I told them this game is an important game for us. And And then they all said, well, all of them is, Coach. I said, no, this is the most important game we can play. The Green Bay game wasn't the most important game for us. I said, this is. And I said, why? Because we need to play well at home. We haven't played well at home in a long time. And two, we need to send a message to this league that we're going to be a part of this thing. See, they had written us off. And our guys are caught up in that whole thing. And I wanted them to send a message, and they needed to see that they could beat one of the top level teams in the conference. And that was good for them.
After this win,